Welcome to the vault. This is where we celebrate Independence Weekend. That's right, it is 4th of July weekend here in America. I do not know where you are watching from, but yes, it is Friday. You are watching this on Friday, I should say. I do film this a little bit earlier, but you are seeing it on Friday. Yes, and let me tell you right now, I'm actually filming this on July 1st, which is Wednesday, so I'm not forgetting all of my brothers and sisters up in the Canada area. Happy Canada Day to you. I didn't even know Canada had a day that was so close to Independence Day here in America, so which is totally awesome. Yes, here on July 4th, we celebrated our escape from Great Britain because we did not want to pay any more unfair taxes. Yeah, that worked well, didn't it? But anyhow, we had nowhere else to run to. Okay, now this was not originally supposed to be a topic week. We were just going to look at some coins. But when I was at the gas station this morning, the lady handed me my change, and I just happened to look at it, and I saw that there's a certain coin that, believe it or not, is kind of controversial, and it is, for those of you that follow any conspiracy theories, I actually have one of these coins that I'm going to be talking about. And I will be looking at a roll of pennies discussing it. I have not had a chance to look it up online to see if any of this is true or not. But we're definitely going to be talking about the coin. I will be showing you the coin. May have a couple other things going on. I'm going to keep it really loose, and we're just going to do what we're going to do. But because this is kind of like a heavier topic, we're not drinking a 12 ounce today. We're not even drinking a 24 ounce today. I'll tell you that right now. I actually got ourselves a fifth today. I ain't playing with this coin, not at all. Don't worry, I'm still sober. It's really weird when you've been sober for like 19 years. I have not held anything that resembled a fifth in God knows how long. But this year is actually cucumber and mint lemonade. And of course, you got to have that tap on it. So you got to crack the seal. Ooh, I remember that sound too well. Anyhow, I'm running a little bit long here, so I'm going to take a swig. I want to figure out exactly if this is any good. If you like cucumber on any level, like I do, this is very heavy on the cucumber. And believe it or not, it is actually really, really refreshing. This is one really refreshing beverage, but I'm gonna shut up. We're gonna look through some pennies, and I'm gonna talk about the coin that I got in change today. Okay, we're gonna kick things off with a roll of pennies here, just so I could basically discuss about the coin. Now, I don't know how far you guys remember. I mean, this is actually a fairly recent coin on top of everything. But do you guys remember when the whole corona virus actually started? Do you remember everything that they were talking about? How the coin was actually, not the coin, I'm sorry, the coronavirus was actually started. Now, this is them, not me. They said it was started by somebody going to a wet market in China. For those of you that don't know what a wet market is, it is like an illegal place to buy very extremely cheap food. It is basically also unregulated. So you can basically pick up literally anything from there. Is that 2017p? That's the lighting. Yeah, we're going to hold that. That's a good one. Cool. Awesome. Anyhow, you can basically pick up any type of meat there. And apparently, people, or at least, got another P? Looks like another P. Cool. Apparently, some people got a hold of a bad batch of bat. And they were saying that the bat was tainted and bad, and people were eating it, getting sick, not knowing it. And Declare has got to stop on this. Even though that's a D, that's not going up here. So everyone was blaming the coronavirus on a bad bat that people were eating. Now, what if I were to tell you that one branch of our government was trying to warn us ahead of time about this? Because when they ended up, they wanted everybody to know what was going on, but they couldn't say anything. So what the mint ended up doing was they released a certain quarter. And this is the quarter right here. See, the government was trying to warn us that it was a bat. 2020, right there. And there's the bat. The Mint was trying to warn us of the coronavirus ahead of time, and we didn't know. And if you guys are believing anything that I'm saying, I am full of crap. Because that's not exactly what happened at all. Believe it or not, what it was is that it's just a pure coincidence. It's just a pure coincidence. The fact that a bat just happened to be on a 2020 quarter. And that is just so weird, such a coincidence that on a 2020 quarter, they just happened to have a bat on there. And the original thing was that the virus came from the bat. So anyhow, here's the thing though. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to see if there's any more stuff to this rumor that was going on. But I do want to show you something. If you guys like that story at all, and I really hope you guys do, it's a fun little joke. It's something fun to play. I happen to have 5 of these quarters here. I'm definitely keeping 1 or 2 for sure for myself. But you know how I do the Bob Ross coin, right? I like to make up my own stuff because I find it more fun. Sorry about the jigglies. But yeah, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to keep a couple of these for myself. And when I do a Bob Ross coin giveaway, I'm going to be including one of these 3 in the next 3 that are coming up. So that way, if you guys want, you could tell this same story to your friends. You can hand them this coin and say, hey, the government was trying to warn us, but we didn't listen, see? See, the Mint was telling us that there was going to be the coronavirus because of the bats and the wet markets from China. So when I do the Bob Ross coin giveaway, the next 3 of them that come up, I will be, whoever wins, they will be getting a coronavirus coin. That's what I'm calling it, a coronavirus conspiracy coin. So, I know I've talked about this in the past episode, and I was having some fun with my friends at work. And if you say it right and you really get into it, you can actually fool people with that. If you really check their mind, see what they know about it. And I'm pretty sure that you'll get a whole bunch of different answers from various people. And then that's when you spring it on them. You say, hey, remember how it originally happened? They were blaming a bat. Well, what if I tell you one of the branches of government was trying to warn us subliminally? They were trying to get out a secret message to everybody saying, 2020, there's going to be a pandemic, and it's going to involve a bat, and a lot of the whole entire world's going to get sick. Play it really deep and play it really hard. And then then they say, no way. And then you hand them the coin and have them look at it. We got a baby puppy visiting. We got a baby puppy. Hi, Scrappy. Hi. He's getting all upset because Chemical X is going out. So, anyhow, we're going to be continuing on with the show. We're going to do this roll of pennies. So, finally found 3 P's, which is really cool. I really dig that. But yeah, I got some other things coming up in the show. Now, unfortunately, when I went to the bank, for some reason, they insisted that they did not have any quarters. So, we do not have any quarters for a search for silver. We're not really finding much in this roll, are we? Not really, not at all. But I got some other things going on. We still got the worldwide coinage. We're going to be doing that, definitely, for sure. That might be coming up next. But yeah, I just thought you might like that little story, that little joke going down there. But again, happy Independence Day. 4th of July, either way you want to call it, is cool with me. And I will be talking about some other things that are coming up here on the vault, and some things that are coming up over with the other shows. Thank you all very much for watching and supporting the channel. And I'm going to move on to the next segment because this is our last penny. Alright, seeing as how I did mention worldwide coinage, why don't we jump into that next, shall we? I think that's a pretty good idea. If this episode runs long, I do highly apologize. But what happens, happens. I can't always control everything. But here are the coins we're going to inspect next week. Whoa, that one just totally went. I think that is one sexy coin, personally. And no, I'm not being bigoted or anything, or being anything. I just think man, we got some really sweet-looking coins here. I am going to have a lot of fun checking these out. Once again, thank you so much, 7 and 9, for sending those. Because those coins are super cool. But anyhow, oops, I almost grabbed the last one first, and we can't have that. So we're going to start with this guy right here. Let's pull you... Again, 1 year. I'll get that right. 1 year. Anyhow, I cannot really pronounce where this is from. Sierra Leone, Sierraleone. You figured it out. It's a 1964 half cent, and this is made out of bronze. In very good condition, it is 57 cents, and in uncirculated, this is 82 cents. But that is a super cool coin nonetheless. I dig that. That's a very nice looking coin. I can't pronounce where it's from, but that's where it is. Anyhow, boom, what do we got here? I love these really cool odd shaped coins. They always catch me. Just like that. UK is from the United Kingdom in 1984. This is a 20 pence. Check that out. 20 pence. And it's made out of copper nickel. In good condition, it is worth 24 cents. And in uncirculated, it is $2.20. So that is a sweet little coin there also. Gotta dig that one. Now, over here, of course, I really want to go to this country. I really do. It's just like heritage for me, I guess. Germany, 1985. This is a 2 Pfennig. If I'm pronouncing that wrong, I highly apologize. It's made out of copper steel. Now, again, we'd had this problem last week. Trying to find exactly what it is, I don't know, but the average number that I saw was 22 cents. So that is kind of like an average there. But again, it's like take it for what it's worth. Now here's the one. This one was supposed to be This one had me going big time. I mean, this one really had me doing some heavy research. Once again, we gotta be hanging out in Germany, 1950. And again, this is a 50 Pfennig. Yeah, Pfennig. I will pronounce it wrong. Now, this is made out of copper nickel. I showed you the wrong side first. I apologize. There's a little lady planting some fun there. So this is 1950. I'm going to go back to this now. If this was a G coin, in fine condition, it would have been worth $6.36. Extra fine, $25.90. I had such a hard time trying to figure out where in the world the mint mark is. Now, they do have it. It's like sitting right there. But it is so small, and as you can see, it was kind of smudged. It was hard for me to really zero in on it. But apparently, that is actually what they call a small J. And a small J is actually worth 49 cents. But you can imagine when I first looked it up, I'm like going, oh my God, this is possibly a $25 coin. I'm going to send this right back. But it turns out it wasn't. Okay, we're gonna do a heads or tails over here. We're gonna flip a coin and figure out what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna be doing heads. What is this? The third or the fourth week we have not had a tail, because we've had this coin roll for a while, and we pretty much already know that coin roll is gonna be all copper. We're please, out of all of those, can we get at least one wheat? Just one. I am not greedy. I'll be happy with one. But let's see what we got over here. We're gonna run through another thing of pennies. Yeah, getting coins, once again, is a pain in the butt. It's really a pain in the butt nowadays. And now they are talking about another wave of oh, jeez. Anyhow, there is definitely an update for everybody. I've been reading all your comments. Thank you all so much. You all totally rule. Don't let anybody tell you different. And if they want to tell you different, you tell them to come talk to me. But anyhow, yes, there will be a part 3. Is that a P? I gotta do something about it. Hold on, give me one moment. Okay, I'm back again. Something happened with the camera. When I paused it to fix the lighting, something happened and it didn't work properly. And you guys didn't miss much of anything. You really didn't. I'm just going through this roll of pennies. I haven't found anything good, fantastic, or anything. But I was in the middle of telling you that, yes, there will be a part 3 of the Footsteps of Jesus. Yeah, I've been reading your comments. You all rule. Thank you so much for writing and giving me some ideas for a show. Yeah, I definitely have no problem. It's going to be a couple of weeks, though. It's going to be a couple of weeks, because I'm literally going to have to write out questions before I talk to this guy. Ooh, P. And I am going to call him and ask, how in the world can I possibly believe that this is olive wood from Nazarene or whatever? You know, so it's going to take me a minute. And it will get done. That'll definitely be in about 2 weeks. So yes, there will be. I thank you so much. And yes, for sure. If you guys do have any suggestions for any of the programs here, is that a mad coin? It's actually a misaligned die coin, I think. Oh, it's interesting. Hold that. Any suggestions for any of the shows here on Straight Up Metal Detecting? Do not be shy. I am willing to try anything. Always keep in mind that your channel, my channel, is your channel. That's the proper way of saying it, yes. Yep, so, yeah, we're not really finding anything here. We found, like, one decent coin. Oh, well. Getting coins from the bank has been a pain in the butt. I believe, as I stated earlier, I did not get any. They didn't have any. You're telling me that a bank is completely out of rolls of quarters? Quarters? I can understand half dollars, but quarters? But anyhow, I do got something for you guys. So definitely got something that we're going to look into. And I also got something that may go with it also. But we're going to have to see. There's that and that. I think we're going to do a... Okay, that's it for that. I think we're going to do a rap battle. Now, unfortunately, we got this exact same rapper, what we have 1 and 2. I do this off camera to save ourselves some time. Pick a number. Do you think 1's going to have the better coins, or do you think 2's going to have the better coins? Let's find out. Alright, so you see the odds-on favorite is number 1, because we actually found 4 coins here. And number 2, surprisingly enough, number 2, we got 2 coins. So the winner would totally be... not that one. It's just a 1960. No big deal with that. 1964, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, okay. It's a 64. That's kind of neat. Okay. What is this? What is this? What is that? What is that? 2009 D. I've been talking about it since I started the show. And sure enough, we finally came across a 2009 D collectible. Mine. Thrilled to find it. Number 2 is the winner. Big time. Like, sorry, I am thrilled beyond all. So anyhow, like I said, we don't have any quarters. We don't have any quarters. But we are going to look at a little bit of dimes. I'm not doing the whole roll. That's for sure. Definitely not doing the whole roll. We're going to do some of these dimes because it's in a row. We'll do this right here. Maybe we'll find silver. Chances are we won't. But there's only one way to find out, and that's not by me sitting here talking about it. So let's see, 2017. Nope. Dimes are just a pain in the butt all the way around. Nope. So maybe we'll get lucky. I mean, it happened one time, right? It's possible it could happen. Hey, I just found a 2009 nickel. 2009 D. Maybe we will find silver today, huh? Maybe. Just maybe. Oh. Interesting. Is that a mad coin? It might be a mad coin. Set that aside and stare at it later. Let's see what we got here. 2001. And here we got 1980 something. Don't need that. Can't see it. 2007 or something. Don't need it. I'm looking for 64 or older. 64 or older. Let's see. Ugh. Boy, that one's beautiful, isn't it? How do coins get in such bad shape sometimes? Especially like newer ones. It always gets me. I'll find like a 2020 and it'll be like totally shot. It's like, dude, you just hit circulation. How can you look this bad now? Speaking of bad, that was absolutely no help. Is that 66? Well, I hold on to 60, so that's cool. We'll hold that one. Let's see, 2016. Nope. Okay, was that an 80 something? What is that? That's about, I see 1960. I want to make sure it's 68. Crap. Close, but not quite. 1968. Nope, not cutting it. 2 more left. I got this one here, 2017. I am thrilled about that 2009, by the way. Anyhow, here's what we're going to do. We're going to finish this show off with something here. I have a roll of dollars, and I was surprised I could get the dollars. Now, here's the thing. If I find a Sacagawea, I will show you what's in this bag. How about that? That won't be too hard. Why a Sacagawea? Boy, am I glad you asked. Well, I will explain it if I find one. Maybe we'll see one. Maybe we won't. Just a little mystery for everybody. All right, we're kicking it off with a George Washington. Nope. Crud. No, it's a nice looking coin, though. Zachary Taylor. So why do I do dollars anyways? Well, one, because I like them. Two, ooh, look at this one. Look at how nice, what a condition that is. That is a very, very nice. There's another nice condition one. No, awesome. Andrew Jackson. I'm looking for always looking forward to John F. Kennedy's. Washington. Boom. Writing. You suck writing. Right here, Andrew Jackson again. Seems to be a popular one. John Adams. Something tells me. Oh, Abraham Lincoln. Actually looks pretty good too. Save that one for sure. I don't think we're going to find a Sacagawea. A lot of these look like they're all presidents. Who's that? Andrew Johnson. Yeah, looks pretty darn good. Andrew Jackson. Nope, running a little bit long here. I'm going to have to speed it up a tad. Whoa. Look what I found. Sacagawea. You guys want to know what's in the bag? You want to know what's in the bag? I'll show you what's in the bag. Got the bag right here. I'll open it up. Boom. Problem is, I just remembered that the bag has another bag on the inside. Check this out. Reason why I picked the Sacagawea is because I got this. Haha, check this out. I bought this online, of course. Let me try to pull it up a bit so you guys can see it better. This is actually United States coin. Or, yeah. Now, I believe that this is a facsimile. I know some people make rings out of coins. But I don't think that this was one of them, to be honest with you. I really don't. But, yeah, the reason why I picked is, like, this is my wedding ring. I didn't know if you guys knew that or not. This is my wedding ring. Isn't that totally awesome? So that's why I picked Sacagawea. See? Sacagawea, and I just bought this wedding ring. The problem is that because of the coronavirus, I had to cancel my mail order bride. So yeah, so maybe one day I'll wear this down the aisle. As a little joke from me to you guys. That's kind of I just thought it'd be funny. I had to return my mail order bride. Nuts. Okay, go again. John Adams. Why did I even look? For some reason I thought that was Washington. Andrew Jackson. What is that? Andrew Jackson. John Adams. Not cutting it. Zachary. Nice looking. Martin Van Buren. And last but not least, another George Washington. Writing. Okay, once again, to my northern brothers and sisters up in Canada, happy Canada Day. And this is the 4th of July weekend. I hope you all enjoyed the show. I hope you liked a couple of the little things I threw on you, like the bat coin, which we're going to be doing. If I do any more giveaways, I'll be in there. And also that little ring thing I just made up off the top of my head. But, all right, always keep in mind that if you are a coin collector, you are never broke. And we will see you again next Friday for another edition of The Vault Coin Collecting. Thank you so much for watching.